Nestled deep in the Appalachian Mountains of Letcher County, Kentucky, just off U.S. Highway 119, sits a rare gem where history, memory, and mountain tradition come together, the Oven Fork Mercantile. But to understand its true significance, you have to look beyond the shelves of antiques and vintage finds. You have to feel the story in the walls, the wood, and the very ground it stands on. The Oven Fork Mercantile isn't just a store, it's a preservation site, a keeper of stories, and a historical treasure. Housed in a 1930s country store that once served as a general store, gas station, and post office, the building itself has been a vital part of the Oven Fork community for nearly a century. In its heyday, locals would stop in for gasoline and other essentials. The post office operated right inside these walls until the early 1990s. Mailboxes tucked behind a counter, a bell above the door ringing in stories and local and afar news. Today, the Oven Fork Mercantile honors that spirit, keeping the stories of Appalachian families alive through vintage treasures, timeless antiques, and an atmosphere that feels Appalachian. But the commitment to preservation reaches far deeper than merchandise. Beside the store stands a 150-year-old log cabin, built from hand-hewn logs once nestled at the foot of Bad Branch Falls, a nearby nature preserve known for its waterfalls and rugged beauty. Rather than let time or weather take it away, the owner of the mercantile took the cabin down log by log, carefully numbering and transporting each piece, then reassembled it with great care to stand as part of the mercantile. Its presence, a reminder that Appalachian craftsmanship is still worth preserving today. To understand just how deep those roots run, you need to walk a little further up the road, just a quarter mile, where sits an even older structure, a two-room log cabin built in 1818 by John B. Maggard. This hand-hewn cabin still stands in its original place, complete with an enclosed dog trot that speaks to traditional Appalachian architecture. It isn't just preserved, it's lived in. It's the current home of the Oven Fork Mercantile's owner, cared for and protected just as generations before. The 1818 cabin is still doing its job after 200 years. This is living history, and it doesn't stop there. 2 miles further down the roads, tucked into the trees and by the Cumberland River, you'll find a third remarkable structure, an 1840 log cabin built by John B. Maggard's son. Now also under the care of the mercantile, this cabin carries forward the family story and deepens the heritage. Both cabins, 1818 and 1840, serve not only as historic homes, but as reminders of the families, the builders, and the mountain way of life that once defined the Oven Fork community. Together, these buildings form a quiet but powerful narrative, one that stretches from Appalachian settlement in the early 1800s to modern efforts to preserve, honor, and retell that story today. The Oven Fork community, once home to hardworking families, farmers, coal miners, and craftspeople, still echoes through these hills. And through the work of the Oven Fork Mercantile, that echo isn't fading, it's getting stronger. At the Oven Fork Mercantile, we don't just sell pieces of the past. We live in it, we protect it, and we share it, one story at a time.